Hello, my name is Jupiter Hadley, and today we're doing another version of Jupi Plays All the Games, this time with the ProcJam. This was a procedural generation jam where you needed to make something that made something. This is not necessarily a game jam. There are other things that you could have made, like Twitter bots or graphics or, anything that has something to do with generation or procedural generation. This is also not the end of the game jam. This game jam is open. This is just the sort of submission date that kind of closed it. It's like the official closing, but other entries will probably be added over the next couple of months and maybe even later this year. The ProcJam is a really cool game jam, and I'm covering all of the entries that were submitted by the end time for about a minute each, 10 per video. Links to individual things will be in the description, so feel free to check them out, and all my info will also be in the description. At the end, I'll probably have an article of my favorites on Game Jolt's Fireside, so keep a lookout for that. Thank you very much for watching and liking and commenting. Next, we're checking out a character randomizer, so you can hit randomize and it makes you a random character. Oh, that one has like a globe for a stomach. That's weird. That one looks like a tattered zombie stomach. So you can make, that one's really creepy. So you can make these like creepy randomized characters for your game. They're all quite simple, but it works. I think they'd be enemies if I use them for my game because they look quite creepy. But yeah, neat. Next, we're checking out Procedural Toolkit. This creates houses, and you can change the length, the color. Floor count. Color changes, and the width. So you can make just these sort of houses, and you can hit generate just in these parameters to switch them around. And some you see have balconies. Some slightly bigger houses, the windows are kind of pushed out. Let's make the smallest house we can. Oh, just a little boring one-store house. Oh, but the roof changes. That's quite cool. Let's make them, make like a little school building almost. With balconies. That would be like a school building with balconies. This looks like a prison block. 3 floors. Let's do 2-floor. Apartment building. I lived in a 2-floor apartment building for a while. Cool. Next, we're playing dungeon S.A.D.C. I'm in a dungeon where I constantly need food. Alright, how do I move? There we go. Go away. Oh no, this was bad. Everything there was really bad. Alright, let's retry. Wow, okay. We got this now. Ugh, need to get inside the room that they were from. I don't know if I'm actually meant to be able to kill these guys. But I definitely don't want to go into a new room. I like how they end up with a big pile of blood. There's tons of stuff in there. Oh. I feel like I have to be very close to them to kill them. It's a very challenging game. I love the music though. I wanted to just pick up an item. Nope. Alright, so how do we pick you up? Got it, crossbow. Do we get to reload? There we go. This is a good weapon, except it takes a bit to reload. Oh, but one shot and they're dead. Yeah, that's bread. So we can eat to stay alive, because we need to eat to stay alive. Awesome. I love this weapon. I picked the wrong way to go, though. Nah! I wish the doors were just a bit bigger, so that they were easier to, go through. But yeah, next. We're checking out Monstinder? Probably. Alright, Exile Island. Okay, this is the capital. Population, not that many. This looks adorable. That must be our little monster feet, our little monster body, and our face. Aw, and we love this other monster. Oh wait, unless for this guy on the bench all alone. This is pretty cool. Alright, Monstinder. Yeah. Let's play. So click start game, button to skip this dialogue. Well, let's show me the dialogue. Hello, prospective employee, number 15. Thank you for applying for the Monster Dinner program. We wish you the best of luck in your route to becoming a professional monster matcher, as us humorous hip folks back at the council like to call it. In all seriousness, however, monster matcher are high in demand now due to monsters' underpopulation crisis. In the real world, mismatched pairs lead to unhappy couples, which lead to bad marriages, consistent arguing, traumatized children, and legal hassle over one parent being uncooperative during the divorce procedures. That means you, Sasha. To begin training, we shall determine your aptitude and general knowledge of the state of Monsteria through some brief questioning. What is your assumed reason behind this mortal? Do you see those polarized snap buttons with the words on them? Click on them. Alright. Alright, monsters are too ugly and incompatible to fall in love with one another, because love is needed to call the monster dactyl to deliver the monster babies, to deliver the monster babies from the gods, and the babies are being delivered. Them. Well, yeah, I guess it's kind of right. Monsters, mutton mashing monster populace have many different element types, such as fire, ice, water, earth, and spirit. In this simulation, you're tasked with curating each monster user's selection of the available matches by determining whether or not they're compatible. Okay. Sounds tedious. Just take me to the game. Tutorial. Look, just say tutorial if you want to get started. Now let's do the monster mash. All that matters in determining a monster's compatibility with one another is their physical or elemental compatibility. What's important is their ability to get down and dirty, if you know what I'm saying. It should be quite obvious that the interminglings of genitalia between a fire monster and ice monster would be more painful than pleasurable. Huh. Having any monster with opposing elements, try to do it before. Yep, it's led to a lot of shock videos in the monster net and many edits in legalization. You think these people would have common sense, but no, they don't. So many people don't. It's unfortunate the opposite to track, because you can't be different from your lover, you know? You gotta be at least fundamentally the same, I believe. But true love isn't what matters right now. Sex is all that matters. All that matters in determining a monster's compatibility with another is their physical or elemental compatibility. Alright, so I've done this. I didn't like the joke, so I picked the top one. Alright. I'm gonna just go to the game. Okay, whatever. Tutorial 3. Well, how? I'm just trying to skip to the game. I'm sure it'll be fine. Click the polarizers on the right to make your monster. So water, water, water. Let's do water. 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 We're gonna make him out of water. Yep, he looks like a monster. So we've made this. We can't match it with fire. That's also fire. Match. No. Oh, so we're gonna match him with a load of people. I'm just doing this based on color, really. I like these different monsters. They look quite interesting. Next, we're checking out Inund. Oh, I'm sorry, you have to see my activate Windows thing. I haven't sorted that out yet. Alright, so I'm using it on Chrome, which is recommended. Alright, so arrow keys, FM, got it. Sure. Oh, no, this is a cool world. We started off in water. Ooh. Alright, so I'm just kind of controlling this. I like what happens when it bounces off the... Does the whole world change? No. Okay. There's just different colored water suddenly. I like the noises this cube makes. And press H to get rid of the cube. Ooh! That's still really cool. I'm not sure what we're doing, but it's super interesting to explore around here. I'm not sure if we're not meant to get hit, but the sound and the look of it is just quite awesome when we do, so I'm not minding it at all. Ah, now we're back at the beginning. Go back this way then. Let's back out. I want to go deeper into the maze. Oh wait, we've been here. This is a dead end. What a strange world. This is really quite lovely, though. Oh. Shh, it's fine. You're fine, Cube. Is that the outside again? Are we outside the cube? Oh, well, outside the maze. Weird. That's so neat. Next. We're checking out textbooks you'll need, which is a Twitter bot that randomly, well, procedurally generates, I guess, textbooks that you're going to need for school. So attention students, the following textbooks will be required for reading the upcoming semester. So it looks like every hour or half hour it like makes one of these. So geochemistry 660, deviation of structure in 1, $108. Sounds about right. Oh, look at how expensive this one is. Geography, 119. Ravaging the land, tourism, populations, and cartography. Can you tell I didn't go to college? $794. Oh, this is hilarious. International relations, 507. People in Jerusalem, $485. Oh, is there the Bible? Biblical, okay, it just says biblical. Biblical hydrology, 353. Waters of Jordan. I like the random number afterwards. I feel like textbooks do have that, though. Sculpture. The stone, a new name. $495. So if you want your Twitter feed to include some unique, I guess, textbooks, here you go. And if you haven't gone to college or have no need for textbooks, it'll remind you of the struggles that you don't have to go through. Like $108 for a book. Next. We're playing Demonmaze. It just generated our maze. Oh, right, we can light our arrows on fire. Oh, wow. It was suddenly a monster. Okay, well, we shot him, so maybe he doesn't care about us anymore. I have really bad aim. So we're holding a candle that we used to light the arrows. Boom. Wait, we're just going to ignore him. He's probably dead. This looks like a tiny little room hallway thing. Let me in. Alright. Can we light these lights? Nope. However, do they just sit here burning on the ground? Like if I shoot you there? No, you're done burning. Alright. This looks pretty interesting. It is a work in progress. What's that? There's just a thing. I'm like, this is like a way outside. Oh, I lit him on fire. That's quite cool. Bye. Next. We're checking out Lost Civilization Poet, which is another Twitter bot called Lost Poetry. And basically it uses these two places to make these poems of an old civilization. And they're not exactly in English, but they're quite interesting to look at. They're in some lost language, obviously. Wow, that one's a long one. I'm not sure how this would work or anything. But I find the idea of these being like... Oh, hey, look, Black Friday. I like the idea of these being just sort of almost like hieroglyphics, or just poems that we can't understand anymore. It's really quite an interesting concept. And they look really neat. Not at all like letters. Someone should decode everything. Next. We're checking out EVOLVANT. Hello, this is a project made from ProcJam. How does it work? First, there's a board of squares. Each square can be red or off-white. Ants are put on the board. They move around, changing the squares. How do they move? First, they look at the squares near them. They look up, down, left, and right the squares they're on. Then they feed into a neutral network. The network contains nodes, blah, blah, blah. All right, if you choose random ant, I'll start that. Let's just try... Wait. Let's start with an ant that has no network. If you check cool ants, what we'll do. Click next, then it will randomly change its network. It took the coolest ants to find the selection. Click cool, it's pretty great. Well, it does say cool. Alright, so these two are like switching back and forth. You can kind of change their direction by hitting different keys. It's moving very fast for me. Can we slow down? Yeah, it's 10. Alright, so this is your path, huh? Your path ants. I don't want you to... it always restarts back then. I want to try... Just go back to the menu. I want to try Randomizer. I want to just see if I can understand how different it is. Stop going straight. Cool Ants was a bit better. I get like stuck there. I need your help to move them. Ooh. Wow, it had almost like filled the whole thing with red. It was just a little bit slower. 30. That's quite interesting. Next. We're checking out Insect Generator. It's not actually complete yet, but they have this sort of, I guess, video file that you can download and view. Look at how cool these insects look. They look amazing. That one's really cool. Like just the semi-translucent wings and the bright colors in them. They would be bugs that I'd like to include in any game. They look really fantastic. Wow, I really like them. Next. We're playing just another broken Sudoku. I'm going to put very easy. Oh. How do I do this? That's just like, I'm just coloring them. Oh, I can't solve. So maybe I'm supposed to write them down myself or something. And then, I don't know, maybe this is a 2. Oh wait, no, there is a 2 there. Where would a 1 go? 1 would have to go here. I know that. Do I need to type in a 1? Oh, okay. 1. Alright, then we have a 2, 3. We need 4. 4 could either go here or here. I know there's 2. Then we need 5. Well, 5 would have to go in one of the 4 spots. So put 5 there. 6, 7, 8. And an 8 would actually complete that row. So an 8 has to go there. It's saying this 5 is wrong. It's cool that it tells me in real time that the 5 is wrong. Oh, because there's only 5 in that box. Okay. Perfect. There we go. That's really quite neat. If you're just learning how to play Sudoku, there you go. And there's also like very hard and stuff, so good luck. Next. Last but certainly not least, we're playing ProcJam. It's a local multiplayer, so Lewis is going to be helping me out. So he's too far away from the mic to be picked up. Just as a note, the deadline of this jam was quite loose, so there are a lot of games that are just screenshots or just works in progress or just not completely uploaded yet, so there's nothing for me to interact with. And those ones you can just check out on your own. They're on the page, linked in the description. So continue looking at the jam for updates on ones that are going to be submitted after the end date. Alright, with this game, I am the red tank. And you have to find a flag. You should be WASD. Oh, your keyboard is not plugged in. Well, we'll have to fix that. Sorry about that. I didn't set this up to actually play the game. Alright, so we need to find a flag and we can also shoot each other. Oh, you found the flag already.
What do I do?
You gotta bring it back to your base, I think, or maybe my base. My base. Maybe you have to bring it back to my base.
That would make more sense.
Yeah, because you found that way too fast. I keep getting caught and stuff. No. Yeah. This is mine now. You came from this. Oh, you respawn at your base, though. This is quite cool. Ah, no. Oh, wait, I should have just ran away from you, because you just respawn at your base. Oh, this is cheap. No, I'm really far away. Alright, I'll name you a winner for good defense. Thank you very much for watching, liking, and commenting. I should have an article of my favorites out on GameJolt's Fireside at some point soon. Bye!